Okay, so I've got my ends twisted. I've got my switches attached to my board. I've got the ribbon cable soldered to the switches. I've decided which switches I'm going to use because this current code is only for 8 switches. I'll face up, I overlooked that when I received the case. I was just really giddy. I'm sure the initial design I had were for 10 switches. It were initially for 2 banks of 5 as well, but this box that came was it was as long as I thought it was deep, and deep as I thought it was long, so it was, you know, twisted 90 degrees. Found this box, and I don't care because this is made my project. I've been wanting to do this for about 3 months, and look at what I've done in a night. This is what I've done in a night, so right on. So what I've decided is I'm going to go from blue to blue. So this top left hand corner is going to be foot switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is going to follow blue, red, green, black, black, green, red, blue. And these are going to follow from pin 2 upwards on the Arduino, just like Dave does in his Notes and Volts tutorial on notesandvolts.com on YouTube. And this is the one, Arduino MIDI controller buttons. It's basically the same code. It breaks it down really simple for you. I understood it, and you know, it's all I needed for my little project. You know, if you know what you're doing, you don't need me. Just get onto this guy, get on his site, and you know, go through it. I'm just adapting it so it's a foot controller and integrating MIDI USB interface into the circuit, rather than having to reprogram the Arduino, which you can do, but then you lose the capability of being able to edit your code. So I want to be able to edit my code. Yeah, so stop babbling and get some soldering doing. I'm going to put my camera over in an awkward angle so you can't see out of the gain. I'm trying to be as clear as I can, but I haven't got the best equipment. So, like I said, blue, red, green, black, black, green, red, blue. It's all going to follow order. I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to start poking my cables through. And this is going to be a bit hard. I might poke one through solder, poke another one through solder. Yeah, definitely. Still need to trim these cables, which I will do once everything's complete. And yeah, like I said before, the reason why I'm going in through the top, which is quite handy that this has these little solder tabs on both sides, because I've got a case and I want to go through the top of the case with the cables and make everything look neat. So, just a dab of solder, that's all it needs. First time I ever did any work on these sort of boards, I absolutely bricked it, and well, rightly so, I guess. And like I say, I'm not using a static protector. You should use a static protector. I could have fried the board already or whatever, but that's a risk that I'm taking, and this is my project. For myself. So if it don't work, it's on me. I've wasted all my time, but maybe I've done something productive by showing you how to or how not to make your own MIDI controller. Maybe you've found this and you've found Dave from Notes and Volts and completely forgot about me and stopped watching or whatever, but you know, if you found him and he's got another viewer and somebody else has got this project on the go, well fine, I don't care. I might be able to get too idiot. Yes. Sorry about that. It's red hot in here. It's absolutely red hot. I'll show you a picture of me. I'm dripping. So halfway there. Well, not halfway there. I'm pretty much 90% of the way there. If this works, I can just plug the Arduino in to power it, and then this little MIDI interface board, and I should be ready to test. I'm just going to slot these cables in. So I went blue, red, green, black. Blue, red, green, black. For this one, I'm going to go black, red, black, green, red, blue. So just following the connections on the foot switch that I soldered earlier. Just using what I've got laying around, so some ribbon cable for some LED strips. You know, ideally I would have separate colours for them all, but I'm a cheapskate as well. This is why it took me 4 months to complete this project, because I wanted to make the box the case all by myself, but that was a difficult job. Not got the right tools and knowledge about the materials and stuff like that. I admitted defeat on it and paid 15 quid for a box off of eBay, which I'm going to do an overview of, and I will put links to some boxes and stuff like that, or how you find them anyway, because it took me a while to find them as well. It's just a matter of searching for the right thing, and if I can help somebody save a bit of hassle, a bit of time, I mean, that's what it's all about, innit? That's why we're here. So, on this one, I got all 4 through. Just a little bit of faffing about. Not very clear, I'm sure it's not on this camera. Beginning to have reservations about it, but here we go, you know. Here we go, these are the final, this is the final bits of soldering that I need to do really for this project. Just ideally need to buy small little USB hub that'll fit into my little box, and hopefully my plan works. Right, I think we've got a... Oh, that was very lucky. That was very lucky. I think I bridged a connection there, but saved myself. Clean tip of my soldering iron. Oh, good. I'm unplug that. Put it back on its stand. So, I need to trim these cables. I might trim these and put it together. Just you know, put it together loosely, see if it works, and yeah, I'll come back to you in a bit.